I'm like, okay, so you want to work with dead animals, right? Okay, let me hook you guys up. Let me tell you what you're going to do. Because this morning I had an interesting situation. A homie of mine called me yesterday, got me a dead possum, bagged it up for me, put it in the car. It stunk. If you've ever smelled a dead animal, if you've ever smelled death, period, death does not smell like a flower bomb or, you know, it stinks like nothing you've ever smelled before. People that say it smells like sulfur, I don't even know what the fuck sulfur smells like, and I work with sulfur. That's bullshit. That's just repeating what they read over and over. No, the word hasn't been invented to describe what death smells like. It stinks. But it's a very, you could perfume death because there's a certain smell to it that anybody would, you know, if you've smelled it once, then you'll recognize it whenever you walk into wherever death is. Okay, point being, I'm not talking about sacrificing the animals. I'm talking about like ones that you find walking or whatever. No que estén trabajado. If you find one that looks like, if it's on the railroad tracks, leave it alone. If it is in a bag, leave it alone unless you are bagging that up, okay? There's a few ways you can do this, and there's a few different reasons as to why you would want to work with a dead animal. Curses, obviously, are one. Spirit communication is another. Working with the bones, the fangs, the feathers, the eyes, whatever. I love working with the teeth, human and or animal teeth. I love them. I used to have a friend that used to clear out estates for the deceased, and I used to come up on teeth all the time. I loved it. Anyways, so if you happen to come across like a bird, a possum, a raccoon, if you're lucky, it'll be like a coyote, which I doubt, but hey, it could happen. Now, if you have a weak stomach, you're not gonna be able to do this. So you'll have to wait for option 2. For right now, we're on option 1. You're gonna wanna soak that animal in a big enough bucket for a few days, but you're gonna have to switch the water out every day, regular water, okay, so that all the bacteria comes off of it. And then you're gonna have to rip it apart, get the bones that you want and whatnot. With a scrubber or those silver I just got a text, sorry. Those metallic little scrubby things that people use like to take off water spots and stuff. You could use that to kind of brush it off till you get off any extra decomposing stuff, any extra skin, whatever, you know, might be on there. And then you're going to use hydrogen peroxide. You are not going to use bleach. Bleach will cause the bones to disintegrate fast. You're not going to do that. Bleach is for like cleaning the area if there's been a death, okay? Not so much for cleaning the bones, okay? Hydrogen peroxide will leave the bones nice and white for you. And then you're going to do it again, dipping it, leaving it for a couple hours in regular water, okay? So, recap. Option 1, put it in a big enough container full of fresh water. Switch the water out every night. Do that for about 3 days. Then hydrogen peroxide. 9 a.m. appointment today. Okay, yes. Hydrogen peroxide to clean the bones and leave them nice and white. And then soak them one more time, this time just for a few hours in regular water. And then just let them out to dry. That's it. If you don't have the stomach for that, option 2, you know those hacky sack bags that kids play in, that they hop, burlap? Bury the animal in that. 3 to 6 months, you will have a complete, beautiful skeleton of an animal. You can use the head for a spirit vessel. You can use the head for decorations to an altar, an offering, whatever. I mean, it will be intact. It will be pretty cool. dig it deep enough so that other animals don't smell it and take your animal. Always with respect, always gentle. Remember, that could be your corpse and you don't want to mistreat it, because I'd kick somebody if they were fucking with my corpse. So do the same with the animal. There's a spirit that was once there. The spirit's probably still around its body. And if that's not the case, then there's spirits watching you. Okay? Option 3, go to your local. Okay, option 3. Like I said, go to the butcher. They're not going to freak out. I have a butcher that helps me out all the time, gives me all kinds of cool shit. They're used to seeing the skulls of de los chivos, de las vacas. They might hook you up. If you tell them you're like an artist, you need them for artwork, or you're a collector. Build not a friendship. Well, I have a friendship with a couple of my butchers. You may want to do the same thing, or just at least like a familiarity. Don't ask me to say no, camaraderie, whatever. I can't say those words. Familiarity with them. That way they'll be more pleasant. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to even tell them shit. You could just ask them, tell them that you collect. You know what I mean? You're there. You tell them that you do witchcraft, whatever the hell you want to say. They'll probably be more than happy to help you out, but just offer them, you know what I mean? Offer them something just so that because it is, my butcher, I have to go really, really early because that's when they actually do all the craziness. So it's like 3 in the morning when they're in the back of the market, and that's when he'll call me. So it might be the same for you guys. Either way, build a semi-friendship with them and you'll be surprised. That's really easy to get because they're doing it for you. They have goat heads, they have pig heads, all that crazy shit. They will hook you up. If you get one that will do it, they will hook you up. So that's another option. That'll be all done for you. So then you just have it, and then it's yours to do what you want with it. Like I said, always with respect, always gentle, explaining, whether it's in your head or out loud, what you're doing, why you're doing it. You know, be respectful of the spirit world because they're always watching. They're like little stalkers. Okay? Now, to remove the smell, there's a few things you could do. They sell stuff too, like odor eaters. I don't think they say death on them, but they do say like decomposing, decay, stuff like that. Or you can just do baking soda is really good for odors. You can put it in a spray bottle. You can just spray the baking soda and then vacuum it up later. Vinegars, you can put in a little container of vinegar, leave it open, sit it down, switch it out every few hours. That'll kill the smell too. It'll take a few days. An onion will also, if you cut it and leave it open, you can even put that inside of the vinegar. That will kill the smell. It'll start absorbing the smell. You can disinfect by using bleach with water. The area, if it's safe to do so. Don't do it in your car and fuck up the rugs. But you know what I'm saying. Not the bones. That's what I do. That's what I think you guys should do. It's cheap, affordable, and very efficient. Okay, guys? Have a beautiful day. Good luck with your deceased animals and your journey working with them. Okay? Bye.